Hello guys, very good evening and a very warm welcome to yet another dhamakedar, farratedar and mazdar session by Embibe. This is Pritesh, your host, your dost and a proud educator from Embibe, welcoming you to the paper discussion of 2022 of your CBSE Science Biology Board exam. Today is the 15th of February, exactly after 13 days. 13 plus 3, exactly after 16 days, you're going to have your science exam on a Saturday, that is the 4th of March from morning 10:30 to 11:30. Hello Mr. Rana, very good evening. और आज हम करने वाले हैं आपके ग्रेड 10 के 2022 के पेपर का डाइसेक्शन, राइट? फ्राइडे को हम करेंगे 2021 का पेपर एंड लेट मी टेल ऑल ऑफ यू कि नेक्स्ट वीक ऑन अ वेंसडे, अगले वेंसडे दैट इज 22nd ऑफ फेब को आई एम डूइंग अ 5 आवर्स 5 घंटे का लाइव मैराथन, 5 घंटे का लाइव मैराथन ऑफ बायोलॉजी ग्रेड 10। ग्रेड 10 के बायो के पांचों चैप्टर्स, living life processes, how do organisms reproduce, control and coordination, heredity and environment, पांचों चैप्टर्स का लाइव रिवीजन 5 घंटे का क्लास होगा ये ऑन नेक्स्ट वेंसडे दैट इज 22nd ऑफ फेब। ठीक है, डू नॉट मिस दिस, ये लाइव होगा, 5 घंटे हम साथ में बैठकर पूरा बायो रिवाइज करेंगे। तो मेक श्योर दैट यू अटेंड दिस क्लास लाइव ऑन नेक्स्ट वेंसडे। एंड आज हम करने जा रहे हैं 2022 के पेपर का डिस्कशन, राइट? सो गाइज डू विजिट द एम्बाइब पेज विच गिव्स यू कंप्लीटली फ्री एक्सेस टू टेस्ट असाइनमेंट, स्टडी मटेरियल, question solution, explanation to solution, books, reference books, NCRTs, any board, any grade, any subject, any language, and connect with us on Telegram as well so that you do not miss on any updates that is happening on the channel. Now let's begin with the paper discussion. आज हम करेंगे 2022 का पेपर, so just let me give you a quick timetable. So today we are doing 2022 paper on Friday, that is 17th Feb. We are going to do 2021 का पेपर and on Wednesday, that is 22nd Feb, there is going to be a 5-hour live revision, 5-hour live revision of biology. Please don't miss this. प्लीज़ इसको मिस नहीं करिएगा, ये बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है। आपको 5 घंटे पूरा बायो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट रिवाइज करवाया जाएगा। प्लीज़ डोंट मिस इट, प्लीज़ शेयर इट विद ऑल योर फ्रेंड्स दैट प्रितेश सर इज गोइंग टू कम लाइव ऑन Wednesday, that is 22nd of Feb, live for 5 hours and we will be discussing the entire bio. ठीक है? Hi Amresh, very good evening, welcome to the session. ठीक है? Now let's begin with the paper discussion. Here we are going to discuss 3 sections. Section A, B, C. Again ये एक 2022 यानी कि लास्ट ईयर के जो मार्च में आपके बोर्ड का पेपर हुआ था, काफ़ी इजी पेपर था। तो आइए आज हम इस पेपर को सॉल्व करते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये रहा हमारे पास हमारा पहला सवाल। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फ्लावर्स विल हैव हायर पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन। अब सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन वही फ्लावर्स कर पाएंगे जो कंप्लीट हैं एंड जो बाइसेक्सुअल हैं। जो यूनिसेक्सुअल या इनकम्प्लीट फ्लावर्स हैं वो नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो इसमें हमारा आंसर आता है, वी हैव गॉट मस्टर्ड, पपाया, वाटरमेलन एंड हिबिस्कस। सो मस्टर्ड एंड हिबिस्कस आर कंप्लीट और बाइसेक्सुअल, लेकिन पपाया एंड वाटरमेलन आर यूनिसेक्सुअल फ्लावर्स। लिस्ट नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, तो ये है आपका टोटल सेक्शन ए का क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज लिस्ट द 2 रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट्स ऑफ अ बाइसेक्सुअल फ्लावर। तो रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट्स में क्या है, सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं कि पार्ट्स ऑफ फ्लावर कौन से हैं। तो हमारे पास है 4 फ्लोरल व्हर्ल्स। व्हाट आर द 4 फ्लोरल व्हर्ल्स ऑफ द फ्लावर? यू हैव गॉट stamen, pistil, sepals and petals। लेकिन इन्होंने क्या पूछा है, they have asked for the reproductive parts। तो reproductive parts में हमारे पास आएगा stamen and pistil, stamen and pistil। राणा, anther नहीं होगा, anther is a part of the stamen, anther is a part of the stamen। ठीक है, एंथर इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेमेन, राइट? चलिए, सो द आंसर विल बी योर मस्टर्ड एंड हिबिस्कस because they are bisexual flowers and the reproductive parts will be stamen and pistil, right? You can see over here. So style, stigma and ovary. Style, stigma and ovary are a part of the pistil, anther and filament are a part of the stamen. ठीक है, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं अगले सवाल की ओर, and that is which one of the two multicellular organisms Spirogyra and Planaria reproduce by regeneration. तो यहाँ तक का आंसर क्या होगा? Which one of the two will reproduce by regeneration? So the answer will be Planaria. So why? Second part of the question is why? Because Planaria has got regenerative cells. Planaria has got regenerative cells in its body. A planaria can cut itself into pieces and each piece will grow into a individual planaria organism. Hi Yuvraj, hi Amna, hi Arathi. ठीक है? Then give an example of any other organism which can reproduce by the same process. So any other organism का example होगा Hydra. Hydra can also carry out regeneration. Hi Chintu, Hydra can also carry out regeneration. ठीक है, ठीक है. So that is नहीं, lizard नहीं होगा. हम ना lizard can only regrow its tail. Lizard सिर्फ अपनी tail regrow कर सकती है. Lizard, आप lizard के tail में से lizard नहीं grow कर सकते, या आपने lizard को pieces में cut कर दिया तो new lizards नहीं बनेंगे. Lizard की सिर्फ tail regrow करेगी, है ना. हाइड्रा में फ्रैगमेंटेशन नहीं होता है. हाइड्रा में इधर रीजनरेशन होता है या फिर हाइड्रा में होता है आपका बडिंग. हाइड्रा इज एन एक्वेटिक एनिमल. हाइड्रा इज एन एक्वेटिक एनिमल, प्लीज रिमेंबर. ठीक है, ये वाला सवाल क्लियर है? इज दिस सवाल क्लियर? इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लियर? टेल मी क्विक क्विक, इज इट क्लियर? चलिए, वेरी गुड राणा, थैंक यू सो मच. आगे बढ़ते हैं, इसका जवाब हम देखेंगे कि प्लेनेरिया हैज द एबिलिटी टू गिव राइज टू न्यू इंडिविजुअल फ्रॉम इट्स बॉडी पार्ट्स. दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड रीजनरेशन. Spirogyra does not have, that's why Spirogyra will not be able to do it. Hi Bablu, hello Latif, very good evening. They have special cells which are not present in Spirogyra and these are the regenerative cells. और आपका दूसरा जो सवाल था, another example is Hydra which can also undergo regeneration. ठीक है, चलिए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज वेरिएशन. तो वेरिएशन क्या है? वेरिएशन आर द डिफरेंसेस सीन इन अ population. It is the difference in the characteristics which are seen in a population. Then two main reasons that may lead to variation in population. तो two main reason क्या है? The main reason is it is the mixing of gametes. ठीक है, and copying of genes, copying of the DNA. ठीक है, या फिर आपके पास उसके अलावा एक ऑप्शन है. इन अ क्रॉस बिटवीन वायलेट प्लांट्स एंड वाइट फ्लावर प्लांट्स स्टेट द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द प्लांट्स ऑब्टेन्ड इन द F1 प्रोजेनी. तो मेरे पास है वायलेट एंड वाइट, राइट. दिस इज द पेरेंटल जनरेशन, violet and white. The F1 will be all violet. The F1 will be all hybrid violet, or you can also write heterozygous violet. ठीक है. If the F1 are self pollinated, what would be observed in the plants of the F2? So when you self F1, you will get F2 to be pure violet, hybrid violet, hybrid violet and pure white. So you will get the ratio of 3:1, where 3 will be violet and 1 will be white, right? If 100 plants are produced in F2, how many 100 plants are produced in F2, how many will show the recessive trait? So you can see the ratio is 3:1, which means out of 100, 75 will be violet and 25 will be white. So white is the recessive. How many plants? It will be 25 plants, right? Thank you Shivam, thank you so much, thank you so much. ठीक है. Yes Yuvraj, F1, yes Arathi, F1 will be capital V small v. It is your heterozygous or your hybrid violet. F1 will be hybrid violet, right? F2 will be 3 violet 1 white. 3:1 का रेशियो होगा उसका. फेनोटाइप युवराज जेनोटाइप नहीं, जेनोटाइप विल बी 1:2:1. जेनोटाइप आपका होगा, जेनोटाइप विल बी 1 प्योर, 2 hybrid and 1 pure. So genotype will be 1:2:1 Yuvraj. Phenotype will be 3:1. The phenotype will be 3:1. This is the phenotype, right? Phenotype यानी कि क्या? Phenotype यानी कि external expression, जो आपको दिखता है वो हो गया phenotype. जो अंदर genes में है वो होगा genotype. Yes बबलू, you are right. ठीक है, चलिए. Is this clear? Is this clear? देखिए आपको ध्यान रखना है कि when you are attempting your exam, you are reading each and every word of the question. Many times you get so happy and confident that the first, that you know the answer, कि you do not write, you do not read the entire question, है ना. इसलिए एक एक word अच्छे से पढ़ना है, उसमें मार्किंग्स करने हैं पेंसिल से. ठीक है, चलिए. ओके हम ना रीजनरेशन एंड फ्रैगमेंटेशन का ये डिफरेंस है कि रीजनरेशन यानी कि एनी पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी, if the organism is cut into pieces, any part of the body can grow into an entire organism. लेकिन fragmentation का मतलब है, fragmentation का मतलब है only the piece, only a particular part will grow. ठीक है. So regeneration can be seen in planaria, fragmentation can be seen in spirogyra. ठीक है. देन देखो फ्रैगमेंटेशन में क्या है, फ्रैगमेंटेशन में इट हैज टू कट एट अ पर्टिकुलर प्लेस ओनली. रीजनरेशन में एनी पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी विल रीग्रो. ठीक है. यस यस पेंसिल से आप टिक कर सकते हैं. फेनोटाइप एंड जेनोटाइप का डिफरेंस राना, द फिजिकल एक्सप्रेशन इज द फिनोटाइप, द जेनेटिक कॉम्बिनेशन इज द जीनोटाइप. द फिजिकल एक्सप्रेशन इज फिनोटाइप, द जेनेटिक कॉम्बिनेशन इज द जीनोटाइप. ठीक है, अब आगे बढ़ते हैं, इसका जवाब हम देख लेंगे. सो द आंसर इज वेरिएशन इज द डिफरेंस शोन इन ट्रेट्स. इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ डीएनए कॉपिंग एंड मिक्सिंग ऑफ गैमेट्स. All F1 progeny will be violet if F2 will be both violet and white in the ratio of 3:1, and 25 will be white. That is the recessive trait. Hi Dhruv, very good evening, welcome to the session. Guys, please remember next Wednesday there is a 5-hour live 5-hour live revision of bio. अगले Wednesday 22 फरवरी को on the 22nd of Feb there is a live 5-hour revision of bio of grade 10. For all the grade 10 students there is a 5-hour live revision of bio next Wednesday. Please don't miss it. It is very important. 4 बजे हम स्टार्ट करेंगे, रात को 9 बजे खत्म करेंगे. सारे बायो के चैप्टर्स वी हैव टू रिवाइज, डिटेल में रिवीजन करेंगे. इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स देखेंगे, डायग्राम्स देखेंगे, कॉन्सेप्ट मैप्स देखेंगे. आपको मैं शॉर्टकट्स बताऊंगा, बहुत सारी टिप्स दूंगा जिससे आपका बोर्ड का पेपर बहुत ईजी होगा. यू ओनली हैव 13 days, you only have 16 days left for your science exam, right? 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. next Wednesday 22nd of Feb, right? चलिए 10th standard का रिवीजन है. सारे चैप्टर्स बायो के 5 चैप्टर्स का रिवीजन होने वाला है लाइव फॉर 5 hours. विल बी डूइंग इट लाइव. ठीक है, चलिए. हाय सिमरान. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. What is ozone? Ozone is a molecule of oxygen formed by three atoms of oxygen. How is it formed in the upper layers of Earth's atmosphere? How does it affect our ecosystem? So it protects us from the UV rays of the sun. Hi Zayed, salam alaikum, welcome to the session. इसके अलावा आपके पास एक ऑप्शन है, list 2 human made ecosystems. You can write a pond and an aquarium. We do not clean a pond in the same manner as we do in an aquarium. Human made will be aquarium and crop field. Human will be aquarium and crop field. We do not clean a pond in the same manner as we do in an aquarium. Give reasons to justify. Because in pond there are natural decomposers. Pond में there are natural decomposers. Pond में there are natural decomposers, and that is why you do not need to clean the pond, right? Sir, जब MCQs देख रहे हो तो reading time is the right time tick. Yes, yes, yes. You can tick it, right? So Hamna, you can tick it. Just make sure that you do it with a pencil. Just make sure that you do it in a pencil. Okay, Madhumitra, no problem. Madhumitra, what is your mother tongue? What is your native language? If I am not wrong, is it Bengali? Chaliye. So ozone is a molecule formed by 3 atoms of oxygen. UV radiation split the molecular oxygen into free oxygen atoms. These combine with the molecular oxygen of the environment. Tamil, okay. Tamil I don't know. A little bit I know. Okay. Chalo. Then ozone layer shields the surface of the earth from the UV radiation of the sun and protects us from the UV exposure. What are the effects of the UV exposure? So the effects of UV exposure include, what are the effects of UV exposure? You have got cataract, skin cancer, DNA damage. It affects the crop yield as well, right? These are the effects of UV exposure. See, it was a question in your pre-board 1, Hamna. That is why it is very important to go through the past year papers. Now 2018 paper we did, 19 paper we did, 20 paper we did. Today we are doing 22 paper, and on Friday we are going to do 2021 paper, right? Cataract, Hamna, cataract means motiya bindu. When the lens becomes clouded, that is called cataract. Okay, next one. The human-made ecosystems are aquarium, crop field, gardens, etc. Pond is a natural ecosystem. It has got decomposers, whereas aquarium is artificial ecosystem. So we have to clean it. ठीक है? चलो. Moving on further ahead, the next question is mention any one function. So what you have to do is you have to mention any one function for the following organs in the human male reproductive system. So male reproductive system mein we have got testes. Testes will secrete hormones, secrete testosterone responsible for secondary sexual characters, and it will also produce sperms. Scrotum, scrotum holds the testes. Vas deferens carries mature sperms from testes to urethra. Prostate gland nourishes the sperms. ठीक है? Got it? Any doubts in this? Anything you want to ask over here? Anything you want to ask over here? Yes, correct. It nourishes the sperms, provides fluidity. Thank you, Hamna. Hi, Mamta Sharma. Very good evening. Name the type of germ cell which is motile. The germ cell that can move is the sperm cell. ठीक है? Chalo, let us see the functions. And the one that stores food is egg cell. Testes will produce male gametes, also secretes the male sexual hormone called testosterone, which is responsible for secondary sexual characters. Scrotum will hold the testes and provides optimal temperature. Vas deferens passes the sperms from testes to the urethra. Prostate glands secrete the fluid which provides nourishment and transport medium to the sperms. Male gametes are motile, that is the sperms are motile and the ova are storing food? Ova or ovum? This is a very easy question. Very easy question for, I think it will be at least for 2 and 1 3 marks. So each of these questions will be for half mark. So total it will be a 3 mark question. Very easy. Anybody has any doubts in this? You can ask me now. Anybody having any doubts? Seminal vesicle and prostate gland, they both are accessory glands, Bablu. They both are accessory glands. Their function is to provide nourishment. Their function is to provide fluidity to the sperms. Only, see, I'll tell you. From testes to the vas deferens, before other glands, it is sperms. Now, these sperms plus secretions from seminal vesicles plus secretions from prostate gland plus secretion from the Cowper's gland, this all will be called as semen. ठीक है? See, Rana is saying this question was in the pre-board. Hamna, motile means movable. Motile means which can move. Motile means which can move. ठीक है? Chalo, perfect. So if you have two functions, Rana, I told you the two function. Testes secretes the sexual hormone called testosterone in males, responsible for secondary sexual characters, produces the sperms. Scrotum holds the testes, number one. Second, provides optimal temperature for production of sperms. Vas deferens will have only one function, carrying sperms from the testes to the urethra. And prostate gland will have two functions, provides nourishment, provides fluidity. Clear? Chalo. Moving on, the next question. So the next question is, name the group of organisms which form in the first trophic level and why are they called so? So the name is producers, and they are called so because they produce their own food by trapping the sun's energy. Why are human beings most adversely affected by biomagnification? Because they are at the top of the food chain. They are at the highest trophic level, and the intensity or the concentration of the chemical increases raised to the power of 10 at every trophic level. State one ill effect of the absence of decomposers. It will not let the environment get cleaned. Right? Decomposers help to decompose the biodegradable substances in the environment, and if there are no decomposers, it will not help to clean the environment. Right? Chaliye. Very easy. Producers are the group of organisms. They are known because they make their own food. When non-degradable harmful chemicals such as pesticides enter a food chain, they accumulate at each trophic level. Humans being on the top, the concentration is maximum. If there were no decomposers, then dead plants and animals would remain as it is, and they will never return to the air, soil and water. Hamna, you won't get extra marks, but it will, see, if you have time, you can draw diagram. If you don't have time, please don't do it, because it will not add on to your marks. It's not that if you know it's a 3-mark question, you will get 3.5, or you know the teacher might just not see what you have written and give you 3 marks. No. So draw diagrams where you feel that if I draw a diagram over here, it will help me to get brownie points. Remember, we spoke about brownie points in the first paper discussion. So Here in this particular question, drawing a diagram is not going to help you. Here drawing a diagram is not going to help you. But I'll tell you when we come across questions where drawing a diagram will help you to get brownie points. Okay? Chaliye. Is this clear? Is this question clear? Very, very easy. Biomagnification, tropic level, and you know, your decomposers from the chapter R environment. Is this clear? Just tell me yes or no, then we'll move ahead. Chaliye, perfect. Thank you, Yuvraj. The next question. So this is the last question. This section has case-based question, just like you have section E this time. This time in your 2023 paper, you have got section E, which is of 4 marks, having case-based questions. Each case is followed by 3 sub-questions A, B, C. Part A and B are compulsory, and you have an option for part C. Okay? So this is, so in 2022 it was in section C. In 2023, that is after 16 days, it is going to be section E of 4 marks. चलिए, जितना बड़ा क्वेश्चन उतना इजी. Remember one thing, जितना बड़ा क्वेश्चन उतना easy. So make sure that you read the question. The mechanism by which sex of an individual is determined is called sex determination. Yes, you are right. In human beings, sex of a newborn is genetically determined, whereas in some others it is not. Okay. There are 46 chromosomes in human beings. Out of these, 44 are controlled by the body characters, which are called as autosomes, and 2 are known as sex chromosomes or allosomes. I found this on the or allosomes. I'll just change the color to yellow. Okay, they are called as allosomes. The sex chromosomes are of 2 types, X and Y, correct. At the time of fertilization, depending upon which type of male gamete fuses with the female gamete, the sex of the newborn child is determined. Yes, they have given us the outline. Okay? Y is a pair of sex chromosomes in human beings called a mismatch pair in terms of type and size. Because in males, the sex chromosomes are X and Y, and in females, the sex chromosomes are X and X. Y is slightly bigger, and that is why they are mismatched. Okay? Then, out of male or female, which of them has the perfect pair of sex chromosomes? It is the female, because it is XX. In case of a perfect pair, will the gametes produced be of the same kind or different kind? Obviously, they will be of the same kind. So, female can produce only X, only X. Then, name 2 animals whose sex is not genetically determined and name the process of their sex determination. So, it depends on the environment, right? With the help of a flow chart only, show how sex is genetically determined in human beings. Very easy. तो इसका flow chart कैसे बनेगा? तो यहाँ पर हम लिखेंगे male या फिर father, female, or you can write mother. X, Y, X, X. तो यहाँ पर आपका gamete बनेगा. Wait, I'll take it on the next slide. So they have given it over here. So male will be X, Y, female will be X. So if it is X with X, it is going to be a girl child. If it is Y with X, it is going to be a boy child. This is super easy. Mr. Creative, welcome. The sex chromosomes of both males and females are XY and XX. The male chromosomes are known as mismatch because one is a normal size called the X and the other is a shorter size called the Y. So X is bigger, X is the normal size and Y is a little shorter. Females have a perfect pair. They produce only one kind of gametes which are both X. ठीक है? ठीक है? Yes, Pablu, you are right. Their gender, their sex depends on the environment. Examples of animals are reptiles, snails. In most of the reptiles like turtles, alligators and crocodile, the temperature of the developing eggs decides whether it is going to be a male or a female. ठीक है. Hi शीतल मीना. एंड ये रहा आपका फ्लो चार्ट. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था, मदर एक्स एक्स, फादर एक्स वाई. इफ फादर से एक्स आया तो इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ गर्ल चाइल्ड. इफ फादर से वाई आए तो इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ मेल चाइल्ड. दिस इज द फ्लो चार्ट. दिस इज द फ्लो चार्ट. इज इट क्लियर? क्या ये वाला क्वेश्चन क्लियर है? हाय कार्तिक. इज इट क्लियर? एनीबडी? पनेट स्क्वायर बनाना बता दो. पनेट स्क्वायर कैसे बनाएंगे? तो पनेट स्क्वायर में आप यहां पर लिखोगे गैमेट्स, यहां पर भी लिखोगे गैमेट्स. ठीक है. तो उसके बाद आप करोगे मल्टीप्लिकेशन. अगर यह है 1 2 और यह है ए बी, सो 1a 2a 1b 2b. गॉट इट मिस्टर क्रिएटिव? फूड चेन. तो हम ना फूड चेन इज लीनियर. ओके कार्तिक, आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑल्सो, फूड चेन इज लीनियर. फूड चेन लीनियर होगी. इट गोज फ्रॉम द प्रोड्यूसर टू द डिकम्पोजर. फूड वेब इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स. फूड वेब आर मल्टीपल फूड चेन्स. Food web is multiple food chains. Food chain is a linear sequence where one organism is dependent on the other for energy, nutrition and growth. Food web is a combination of food chains. ठीक है, क्लियर है? हम ना कार्तिक, इज इट क्लियर? क्या ये सब कुछ क्लियर है आप लोगों को? बताइए. आधे घंटे के क्लास में मेरे गले की ये हाल है. अगले वेडनेसडे कैसा होगा? एनीवे, सो गाइज लेट मी टेल यू, नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे, अगले वेडनेसडे 22 तारीख को हमारा 5 घंटे का लाइव बायो का रिवीजन है. नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे ऑन द 22nd of Feb वी हैव अ 5-hour लाइव बायो रिवीजन ऑफ ऑल द चैप्टर्स फॉर 10th standard, of all the chapters of 10th standard, from life process to how do organisms reproduce to control and coordination to heredity to our environment. पांचों चैप्टर्स का हम लाइव रिवीजन करने वाले हैं अगले वेडनेसडे 4 बजे से लेके रात को 9 बजे तक. 5 घंटे का लाइव रिवीजन होगा. मेक श्योर दैट यू डोंट मिस इट. प्रियदर्शिनी, व्हाट डू यू वांट मी टू रिवाइज? प्लीज टेल मी, आई विल डू इट. बिल्कुल मजा आएगा. हाँ मैराथन है कार्तिक, यू आर राइट. बट हम लोग सब कुछ रिवाइज करेंगे. एवरी कॉन्सेप्ट, एवरी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म, एवरी डायग्राम. ठीक है. ओके, तो ये क्वेश्चन क्या था प्रियदर्शिनी? द क्वेश्चन was, so it was a case based question, right? So they have asked us that why is a pair of sex chromosome in human beings called a mismatch? So it is called a mismatch in males because males have got because males have got X and Y, where X is normal size but Y is a little smaller. Then out of male or female, who has a perfect pair? So it is female who has a perfect pair. In case of a perfect pair, will the gametes be of the same kind or different kind? It will be of the same kind. They both will be XX. Next, name two animals whose sex is not genetically determined. So it is turtle and crocodile. Explain the process of their sex determination. So it is the temperature. ठीक है. इसका you had an option. Explain with the help of a flow chart how sex is genetically determined in humans. So in humans you have got X, Y, X, X. The gametes will be X, Y and X. If it is X with X, it's a female child. If it is X with Y, it's a male child. Got it प्रियदर्शिनी? वही जायद, इसलिए हम लोग ये सेशंस कर रहे हैं ना, ताकि हम डिटेल में देख सकें कि हमें पेपर कैसे सॉल्व करना है. प्रियदर्शिनी, इज इट क्लियर? एंड आई डिड नॉट रीड इट बिकॉज आई हैव रेड इट ऑलरेडी द फर्स्ट टाइम. चलिए, परफेक्ट. सो गाइज, अब हम फ्राइडे को मिलेंगे 2021 के पेपर के साथ. So we'll be meeting on Friday with the paper of 2021, and then next Wednesday we'll be meeting for a 5-hour live revision of bio. Okay? Chaliye. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, share it with your friends and school WhatsApp groups, and subscribe to the channel because it's absolutely free. Until we meet next, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator from Embibe. Signing off for now. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed. And do not forget to, and you can follow me on Instagram at Biology with Pritesh. So my Insta handle is Biology with Pritesh, and you can follow me there. And if you have any doubts, we can solve it over there, right? And connect with us on Telegram as well. Chaliye. Bye bye, guys. Take care. God bless you, and keep imbibing.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.